Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's currently 11:47 p.m. I don't know why I'm awake. Actually, yeah, I do. We went to dinner really late and we just got back and I'm getting ready for bed. I'm gonna do my whole skincare routine and I thought I would share it with you guys and film it for you guys. So that's what we're gonna do today. So my skin is, I would say, combination. This area, like my cheeks, tend to be normal to dry, and then the middle, or like the T-zone, do we still use that term? I don't know, but you know what I mean. My forehead, nose, and like chin area, and like here especially, is like super oily, and like I am shining all year round. Summer, winter, spring, fall, it doesn't matter. Like, she's oily, she's shining. So yeah, that's my skin type. And then I'm not really acne prone, I wouldn't say, but I definitely struggle with some things. So like large pores, again, around here. More like, I do get little bumps here and there, but they're more like whiteheads than like pure acne. I have like texture and stuff, like especially on my nose area, which is like, I'm just deciding right now. It's my goal. Like, I really want to get rid of that or like minimize that as much as possible because it's just like annoying. Other than that, I don't have that many issues. Oh, a little bit of like hyperpigmentation here and there, but nothing major. And then, did I say large pores? My pores here are just like, stop, you're ruining my life. All right, so let's get started because I need to go to bed. So the first thing I do is grab a scrunchie or an elastic or whatever, because I'm not an ad. When I splash water on my face, like my hair does get wet and the water goes everywhere. So I like to put my hair up in a pony or bun, but like probably a bun. I always do a bun because otherwise like my pony's still swinging and it's still getting wet and I don't have time for my hair to be reverting. So this is what I do. Put my hair in a bun. And then I grab a headband for extra protection of the edges. So I just put my headband as close to my hairline as possible. And then this is the look for the rest of the skincare video. Can you deal with all of this? First thing I do when I start my skincare is actually just wash my hands, because you don't want to be using dirty hands and then just like adding that to your face. So I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm using the, is this Aesop? I should know how to pronounce this. Like, this was so popular a couple years ago, but anyways, I just got this. It has like exfoliating little bits in it. It's really nice. So yeah, first thing I do is just wash my hands. My hands are washed and I don't really dry them with a towel. I just kind of shake off the water because my next step is just going in and washing my face with just plain water. I realize I probably don't have to do this step, but this is my current skincare routine and that's what I do. I just like to do that to start breaking down my makeup before I get into like my cleansers and stuff. So that's what I do. And then my next step is to grab my micellar water. I use the Garnier Skin Active micellar water. I think like everybody knows this. Everybody uses this, I feel. Oh, and I wanted to mention that I have this cleansing balm by NYX, but you guys are gonna laugh. So I didn't realize that you just like go in and just use a cleansing balm before like you wet your face. Like, you just use it dry on your face, which makes sense now that I know, but I didn't before and I was using this wrong and I was like, I don't really like this. I don't know why people like cleansing balms. I only found that out recently, so I'm probably gonna just switch to a cleansing balm instead of this stuff. But since I'm showing you my current skincare routine, I'm gonna show you how I use this. But yeah, this actually works pretty good. I've only like done it right a couple of times and it's worked pretty good. But it's probably something that I will use when I have more makeup on and not like my everyday makeup, because I don't have much on. I don't have foundation or anything, so this does the job just fine. So I just use my micellar water on a cotton pad, just saturate that, and then I go ahead and I do my best to just take off all the makeup off my face. So that took off a good amount of makeup. And then what I do next is move on to my cleanser. I use the Ole Hendrickson Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. This has AHAs also, and I just try to pay attention to like what is in all the steps in my skincare, because a lot of the times some skincare products have like exfoliators, so you're exfoliating at every step. So I just try to like make sure to check that so I'm not like over exfoliating. So yeah, I use this one. I really like it. I've been using it for like maybe a year now, and I really like it, and I'm almost out. I'm gonna need to get some more of this. But yeah, so I just use a tiny amount And then I kind of just like dampen my face again. And then I just work that into my skin. And I usually try to work it in for at least like a minute or two, so it's really breaking down the oils and the makeup on my skin and just like the pollution from the day. And then like I try to do everything also to my neck that I'm doing to my face. But like, this is really me just trying to look good online, because a lot of the times, like most of the times, I forget to do my neck. But yeah, you should definitely be thinking about your neck and your chest, but I forget. A couple times a week, like 2 or 3 times, or like whenever I can remember to, honestly, I like to use an exfoliating brush as well while with my cleanser, just to exfoliate my skin. And today is one of those days, so I'm gonna do that. Like I said, I only do this like 2 to 3 times a week, less sometimes, or not at all sometimes because I forget. I just wet this brush. I kind of just continue to work in the cleanser in circular motions, like really not putting too much pressure or being too harsh on my skin. So I think I'm good with that. So obviously I'd rinse now. All right, now that my face is dry, I just reach for my towel, my face towel. I have specific face towels to use and I keep clean and I cycle through. And I like to leave it damp still to apply the next products, because like I said, my skin is like oily but dehydrated, so it really does need that extra hydration. So I like to keep my face damp because I'm gonna be applying products that have humectants in it. So I want there to be water available for it to like grab onto and like sink into my skin. So I just pat dry my face really gently. So now that my face is dry, the next thing I use is the Mario Badescu Glycolic Toner. This is actually really new in my skincare lineup, as you can tell by the, well, no, I could have just repurchased it. But anyways, yeah, I just added it to my skincare a few days ago. I just was looking for a toner and I saw this and that it has glycolic acid in it. So I thought that might be really good for me to use for, again, the texture that I have. So I've been applying it just like a little bit in my hand and patting it. But today I just want to try applying it with a cotton pad and see if it takes off any more makeup. I just want to see if I have like any more makeup to take off of my face. So I want to just like try that and see. And you'll notice that I apply everything in like an upwards motion, and I tend to like hold my skin and then like go glide up and really try not to pull my skin so that it's like sliding. So I just try to like hold it a little bit and then slide up and try to be really gentle with my skin. Okay, so not bad. My cotton pad is like virtually clean, so I do get all my makeup off. I just really needed to confirm that for myself today, so yay me. The next step in my skincare is serums. So most of my serums, yeah, all of my serums are from The Ordinary. So the first one I like to use is not that one, it's this one. It's the hyaluronic acid, except this time I picked up the marine hyaluronics. And I don't know who was saying or where I heard or read that this one was better than the original one that they have. So I got this without even like thinking about it or like asking myself why really actually. But it works fine. Like I feel like it has the same effect. I really do feel like it works, except I just don't like this one as much as the original one, because this one is like, I guess because it's marine, it's like more watery, like it's more liquidy. And I just find that a little harder to apply because it just like runs all over and I can't just like hold it on my fingers. The other one is more gel-like, so it's easier to work with. So I'll probably be going back to that one, but I mean, it does the same thing. So if you don't mind then. So what I've done, because like I said, it's a little bit harder to work with, I just drop it. I just kind of like tilt my head back and then use the dropper to drop it straight onto my skin, and I just do a couple of drops around my face and hope it doesn't like get in my eye. Oh my gosh. And then I just work that in. The next serum that I use is the Buffet, again from The Ordinary. This one kind of feels repetitive because it does have hyaluronic acid also in it, but it's like mostly an anti-aging kind of thing. Like I remember on the box it says that it targets dynamic wrinkles, I believe. like something of the sort. I don't remember exactly how it was phrased, but essentially like targeting areas where your face moves a lot and where you get those wrinkles. So like crow's feet and like the lines on your forehead and smile lines. So as soon as I read that, I was like, I need this. So that's why I got this one, and I really like it. And it's the same consistency as the other hyaluronic acid, so it's gel-like. Like it will just sit on my hand. So I usually do 2 little squirts of that, and then again apply. And I tend to focus it like on those areas, so like around the eyes, forehead, the smile lines, and then I just spread it out to the rest of my face. So the next thing I would normally use is the niacinamide plus zinc. Again, from The Ordinary. I really like this product. It regulates sebum and minimizes pores, which is exactly what I need in my life. I feel like it visibly reduces the size of my pores, which I never believed that a product does. When products claim to do that, I'm like, but how, sis? Like, how? But I swear it actually does, and I really like using it, except I ran out of it. I was in 2 minds about pretending to apply it and pull a Millie Bobby round, but I was like, better not. So I'm just gonna let you know that normally I would apply this in my next step. And then after that, I would follow up with a vitamin C, and vitamin C is actually relatively new in my skincare routine. I know, what was I waiting for? I don't know. But anyways, I got the one from The Ordinary, the ascorbic acid and alpha arbutin, I don't know, this one. Are we focusing? So yeah, I got this one a little while back, but I kind of feel a little bit like it had me breaking out, so I stopped using it, and I'm just like watching my skin a little bit, like not crazy breakouts, but I had like little whiteheads popping up here and there, and I was like, we're not doing that. So I stopped using it, and I won't use it today. I'm still giving my skin a break from that, and then we'll like do a take 2 and see how that goes. So the next thing that I use is the L'Oreal Hydrogenous moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. I get the one that's specifically for oily skin. It's like a gel consistency. It's so good. I wrote a whole blog post on my blog about it when I was first starting to use it, and I'll link it in the description box if you guys are interested in reading it. But I really like this one. It's like the most refreshing, hydrating feeling on your skin. It's so nice. I love this moisturizer. It's so good. Okay, so that's all for my face. And then because today is exfoliation day, I will also exfoliate my lips before I finish. I have this little sample of the brown sugar lip scrub from MAC, or I use this one. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nyakio? Oh, I don't know. I really like this one actually. It leaves your lips like super hydrated. But yeah, this one I really like. I feel like after I use it, I don't even need a lip balm because it leaves my lips super hydrated. So I'm gonna use this one today. And then just with my ring finger, I just scrub away. And of course, I rinse. So just because I feel like it, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of lip balm. I sometimes like to use a jade face roller. I have this one, it's double-sided. I swear when I use these at night, I find that my face is less puffy in the morning, and I can be like really puffy sometimes. So yeah, especially when I leave them in the fridge, it's so nice to use because it's like nice and cold, and it just feels like relaxing. And like when I'm feeling extra, I will do this like between my serums to like help them like really sink into my skin. But yeah, anyways, I won't bore you with like 20 minutes of face rolling. You guys know what that looks like. So anyways, that was my current skincare routine. That is all the steps and all the products that I use. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.